On the last video, I bite the bullet.
I will stop her, no matter what.
That's the Naoto we know. Let's go, Naoto. Let's show her what we can do. And so, we continue. Hey there guys, LOI Games, I'm back with some more Persona 4 Arena. Where we last left off, Labrys attacked us. It seems that she still thinks that she's human, but now we're going to move onward.
I wish you good luck.
Thank you, Margaret.
Aw, she beat you fair and square. You really are useless, Labby-chan.
After Labrys collapses, the shadow looks at her as if she was trash.
The whole reason for being is to fight, and you can't even do that. You're not worth a damn. You don't need to exist anymore.
The shadow's voice and its speech patterns begins to slip away from its impersonation of Teddy. No, that's not all. The fake Teddy's appearance begins to warp as well. Finally, the time has come for it to reveal its true self. The form that it takes is, as I thought, Labrys.
I am a shadow. The true self. That's my face. Huh. You don't want to remember? Fine. You can die like that.
What? She's attacking her owner now? Is it a threat to pressure her? No, this is a shadow we're dealing with after all. There is no knowing what it will do.
Stop it!
What's this? Why are you protecting her? It's her fault you all had to fight each other, you know.
With that, she turns to her other self and looks down at her with disdain in her eyes.
You want the everyday boys and girls to experience what you had to go through, right? That's why we're in school, having a fighting tournament. That ain't! My home was a horrible place. They made us fight and kill each other just to collect combat data. It hurts so much, but no one understands. How can I make them see? I know. I'll force friends to fight each other. Maybe then they'll understand. No. I wanna make them understand. That ain't true! That's not what I want! Oh, yeah? Then let me take over from here. I'll destroy everyone who pretends to understand, just like you did before. Stop! I've had enough!
Labrys!
This is bad.
No! You're not me! No! You said it! You finally said it! The power, I can feel it building!
A sinister aura surges from the shadow. Even the surroundings begin to warp with its energy.
Yes, the power!
That's still a very cool persona, by the way. In an instant, the area becomes dominated with a piercing red light. The view from beyond the window has changed completely. I hear Rise-san gasp behind me. I don't know what this place is modeled after, but I get the sense that someone carved open a living creature's stomach. This is a reflection of Labrys's heart, the suffering she carries. The shadow's golden eyes stand out even more in a dusky redness, focusing on me. I change my mindset. There's only one thing to do here, just as my friends did for me.
Rise-san, you watch Labrys and Teddy.
I got him. Good luck, Naoto-kun.
Yes, I'll save her.
Well, let us get to it then. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. Ha! Cancel that out. It's time to end this.
Farewell. Perhaps I took it too far.
I could have won without that, but I wanted a good, pretty light show, you know? Let's move on. The giant creature behind the shadow. I had begun to think of it as part of the shadow itself, vanishes with a loud roar. I managed to defeat her. She shows no further sign of resistance. Cautiously, I turn around and walk to Labrys, who is still sitting on the floor, being held by Rise-san. It seems Teddy has also regained consciousness. He had broken into a sweat, flustering as he stands next to Rise-san.
Are you all right?
Labrys has a melancholy look on her face as she hangs her head. She's so human-like. The sheer authenticity of that expression makes that thought appear in my head.
I didn't have the chance to introduce myself. I'm Naoto Shirogane. You're Labrys, is that correct?
She raises her head, but neither confirms nor denies it. She just quietly stares at her double across the room. A machine given the ability to summon a persona. The persona ability was the primary objective in her creation. The fact that she also developed a heart came as a byproduct. How much suffering does she have to go through, having been treated like an object for so long? It isn't easy to imagine.
I can't claim to understand your pain. It was only today that I learned you existed, to say nothing of the weapons program from which you sprung. But there is one thing I do understand.
Lay it out for her, would you, Naoto? I kneel and look Labrys in the eyes.
Look carefully at me. Do I seem like a man or a woman to you?
Oh, that wasn't what I was gonna go for, but whatever. It's still a good analogy.
What do you mean?
Boy or girl, what do you think?
You and I are alike. There is such a gulf between what we yearn to be and what we are that we have trouble accepting our true nature.
Actually, yeah, they do have the most in common. Naoto wanted to be a guy, Labrys wanted to be a human. But in all actuality, Naoto was a girl, and Lapras was a machine. That's quite fitting, actually.
Our true nature?
Just as I cannot break the glass ceiling of my profession, you cannot become human. That is the painful truth. But if we were able to change, would that truly bring us happiness? I feel there is something only you or I can offer, because of who we really are.
There's something a machine like me can offer? Even if there is something like that, there's no place I belong.
That's not true. I'm not human either, but I work at Jeunesse. The part-time ladies give me sweets sometimes and everything.
That is kind of true.
The heart is always lacking something. It may be that you and I will be troubled by this same thing for the rest of our lives. But please don't forget that you're not alone anymore.
I'm not alone.
Not anymore, Lapras. You have us. We will have you. We can add you to a group of misfits. I nod strongly to Lapras as she looks up at me. I repeat it with emphasis.
Don't worry. You're not alone.
That's right. I'll stick to you like glue.
I don't think anybody wants that, Teddy.
And it won't be just us. I'm sure you'll make lots of friends with everyone in town.
That is true. I hope you will, at least.
Really? A machine? Like me?
It doesn't matter if you're a machine. You have a heart. We nod. Lapras stands up and approaches her shadow.
They said it's okay to be me. Doesn't that make you happy too?
She takes the shadow's hands as it droops its head listlessly.
I'm so sorry I locked you up inside me for all that time. But we'll be okay now. I'm not alone. And you're not either, right? I'm sorry I ignored you all this time. I was the one who left you all alone. No, you are me after all. This is my persona.
Always beautiful to see one's persona awaken.
Lapras, there are some people from the Kirijo group here looking for you.
And that's kind of no.
I wonder if they'll stick me back in that box again.
I doubt it.
Of course they will. After all, I caused a lot of trouble. What else are they gonna do?
I can't say anything about that for certain. But you should talk with them. It's your right to be where you belong.
It really is.
Yeah, you're right.
At that moment, I hear several sets of footsteps approaching from outside. I stand and take a fighting pose for an instant, but relax when I hear familiar voices. I ease up and smile.
Is everyone all right?
Whoa, Senpai! You're back from the city already?
Never mind him, Kanji-kun. What about you? What have you been doing all this time?
That's what I want to know, actually. The shadow of the host was defeated. The invisible walls must have disappeared. This place is familiar to all of us. With the walls gone, finding each other is a piece of cake.
Yo, Naoto. Guess you made the big meetup after all, huh? I swear, we're tied together by fate or something.
Me and Naoto are tied by the red string of fate.
Actually, is that the real you, Teddy? You're so blind sometimes, Yosuke.
Rise-chan, I'm so glad you're safe. Senpai, you're all here.
Kirijo-san's group comes in behind Senpai and the others. The room instantly falls silent. Perhaps some of the others had encountered them during a match before I did, but in general, everyone was shocked to see them. Kirijo-san weaves between all of us and walks directly towards Labris.
You must be Labris.
All of us hold our breath at Kirijo-san's dignified voice.
I'm Mitsuru Kirijo. You may have heard already, but I came to collect you.
Collect. At that, Labris takes a step back. I put my hand on her shoulder to comfort her. She looks at me and I nod. Human, robot, anyone. It doesn't change anything. But no matter who you are, there are things that you have to carry out through your own actions, using your own words.
I don't want to go back in that box. Or to that lab.
As Labris manages to say that, a voice speaks up from behind Kirijo-san.
Mitsuru-san, I'd like to ask that you consider her request. Labris's, my sister's abilities, will surely be useful to us. Please. Can't we enlist her on a trial basis and see what happens?
Sister. Surprised by the unfamiliar application, Labris looks towards the speaker.
You're a robot too. It's nice to meet you. I'm Aegis, the 7th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon. I'm your successor, sister. We're sisters?
She answered Labris with a smile. Amazing. Her tone, her expression. They're all so human.
I'd like to third their request. I'm well aware that I'm in no place to make demands on you, but...
Kirijo-san gives a wry smile after a third objection.
I'm starting to feel like the bad guy.
That's what we're put to see for a little while.
There's no need to worry. I wasn't thinking of sealing you away again.
Really?
You've awakened to your persona and gained control over it. True, I don't know for sure that the danger is past, but I don't feel that you need to be sealed off from humanity. Particularly since it's obvious that you have a heart. Kirijo-san.
Labby-chan doesn't need to be all alone anywhere? Yay!
Naoto, sorry to interrupt, but who are these people?
Oh yeah, introductions haven't been done.
They kinda look like a bunch of freaks.
Yosuke, you are a freak.
Yeah, I mean, one of them's not even human.
Kanji.
I guess she's a robot?
Huh? Wait a sec. Kirijo? As in the Kirijo group? Wait, what? What's going on here?
A lot. And you just now realize that after saying her name like 20,000 times? All my friends begin to look at me, the only one who knows everything. Where should I start? More importantly, how much should I disclose? Either way, it looks like it's gonna be a long explanation. First though, I suggest that we change locations. It's important to share information, but it is imperative that we all get out of here safely. And here we are. Teddy leads us to the roof. When he opens the door to the roof, though we find ourselves in a place that looks nothing like the real thing, everyone besides Teddy starts in surprise. Outside the door is a space that resembled a TV studio. That's right. It's the place that we used as an entrance lobby to the TV world last year. It disappeared once, but it must have reappeared when Labris entered this world and created the school here. The others told me that the Midnight Channel aired again. Whoever watched the broadcast must have associated it with last year's airing. That explains why it looks exactly the same. At any rate, it looks like we'll be able to exit here in one piece. As I sigh in relief, Kirijo-san turns to us.
I should introduce myself to the rest of you. I am Mitsuru Kirijo. I cannot tell you who I am affiliated with or my position, but I bear all responsibility for Labris. This case, the whole disturbance was mainly due to us. I'm very sorry for putting you in such danger.
Kirijo-san sums up the sequence of events. Labris's entry into the world was the cause of all of it. Was the cause of it all. She and the others came here after her.
How do you know Mitsuru-san, Naoto-kun?
Reasons, work, you know.
That's... well...
She can't really say.
Shirogane was working with us. Since it was our first time in this world, he helped us safely reach Labris.
She...
So, the job you had was to bring Mitsuru-san and the others here?
Huh? Well... that was basically it. I'm sorry, but there are some things he cannot disclose. I ask for your understanding in that regard.
Sure, detective stuff. I get ya. That's pretty cool.
Very. Sanada-san and Aiga-san don't say a word, even after Kirijo-san's explanation. It's not completely a lie, but still, I shrug and sigh softly. If I had denied that incomplete explanation, it would be the same as admitting that I was working against them.
I really am no match for her.
Nope.
Well then, let's all go home.
Right.
Alrighty, attention please. The trip doesn't end until we get out of the TV.
Dude, you really gave us a scare. And this isn't the first time either.
Yeah, it really isn't.
Well, at least it ended well.
You know, I understand about Rise-chan and Teddy, but why did Kaji-kun go missing again?
Huh? Oh, well, because,
Kanji, what happened?
You needed a change of pace, no?
What?
Did I misspeak? You said something like, sometimes a man just wants to be alone inside a TV.
As if.
Alto, you bastard! Why'd you have to tell him that?
Labris laughs at our small talk. Looking at her, I begin to feel like this episode wasn't so bad after all. But suddenly, Labris' smile disappears, and her body freezes in an unnatural position.
Labris?
Labris does not answer me. Sanada-san shouts a warning.
Get away from her!
Everyone jumps back confused. Kanji-kun wasn't even sure what he was supposed to be backing away from at first. Soon, though, we all stand around her in a ring. Labris stands in the center, completely motionless.
What's going on?
I don't know. I can only tell that she's probably being controlled from outside.
She's being hacked. Controlled. As well as we watch her. As we all watch her, confused and nervous, Labris' right hand slowly begins to move. It reaches around her back to the thrusters, or rather, to her axe. Labris' eyes are staring blankly into space, but suddenly glances at me.
Shirogane!
The warning comes at the same instant as the attack. I can feel the wind of the axe's passage as I bend backwards to dodge the blow. If she'd gone after anyone else, things might have not been so fortunate. I'm the only one who's actually seen that attack. But Labris follows up with a different attack. Oh, the first time we see Labris' persona summon. I gulp in spite of myself. That white, elegant silhouette behind Labris. I'd almost forgotten. Labris now has the power of a persona. Fighting her won't be easy as it was before.
Labris, why? Never mind, it can wait.
Looks like we're gonna have to fight Labris again, guys. Well, we fought Labris when she was depressed without a persona, then we fought Shadow, and now we're gonna have to fight her again, but mind-controlled. Alright, let's do this, guys.
Final!
No, you don't do that from my block. Ow! Ow! Okay, that was not what I was expecting. Woo! Get out of here. Ow. Ah! that all you got?
What?
Ow, 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 ow. Oh no, that's bad. Let's end this. Please get caught. Uh-oh. This is not good. Get caught. Come on. Uh-oh. Arrivederci. Whoever you are controlling Labrys, that was far too close. My heart stopped. And I'll save right there. And I think I will end it here, guys. Anyway, like and favorite if you enjoyed. Subscribe to become part of the archives, and I'll see you all later.